going on, everybody out there? This is Popular Stranger, and we are back at you again today with another Madden 23 Ultimate Team video. It's Super Bowl weekend, and EA really went all out with the content. We're going to show it to you all in this video. Now, if you like this video, if it helps you out, make sure you go ahead and click that thumbs up button. Also, if you're brand new here, you were searching around YouTube for MUT 23 content, whether it's how to make coins, how to get free players, how to build your ultimate team, you found the right channel for everything. Stay a while, click that subscribe button, turn that notification bell on as well so you guys are alerted when we drop additional videos. Let's get right on into it. So the biggest weekend of the year for the NFL and the sport of football, and we play a football-based game, right? This is Madden NFL Super Bowl weekend. You would think that we would get content, but we didn't. All we got is a brand new pack offer, and it's a terrible one. Unfortunately, I really don't want you guys spending your money on this game, or even until further notice, because the value of your dollar is just not being appreciated in a lot of situations. We'll talk about it more, but each and every year, man, they do this. It's like, I just don't understand it. I know that the main response is going to be EA is lazy, and I don't think that's the case, because they could put out more content, and that content could certainly generate them money if they did it, and I'm sure they're very well aware of that, but I'll just never understand why each and every Super Bowl weekend we do not get any new cards, any LTDs, any solos, anything. Like, we got the Super Bowl Part 2 promo on Thursday. Nothing really drops on Fridays this year, so that's to be expected. The Legend program ended last Saturday. They made us aware of that. Ultimate Legends probably coming next weekend. Honors cards probably coming next week. But for Super Bowl weekend, it just always feels so empty on Saturdays, like the day before the biggest game of the year, and you load up MUT and you have nothing to do. Now, to add more injury to insult, they dropped this Super Bowl MVP champion bundle, right? So we have the Super Bowl tomorrow. Whoever wins the MVP is going to get a 99 overall card. That card would likely be in game either Monday or Tuesday at the very latest. And if you missed out on the pack offer that came out earlier in the year, this is kind of your last chance. But this is disgusting, right? So it's $100 essentially for the bundle. But just read that first sentence. Contains 197 overall Super Bowl champ or a 25% chance at an MVP token. So they are out here allowing you, or requesting, or giving you the opportunity to spend $100 on a bundle, and that bundle for $100 gives you a quarter of a chance to get the MVP token, which would give you the 99 overall MVP card. I mean, it's just ridiculous. In previous years, and I know the bundle they put out earlier in the year was more than $100. I think it was closer to $150 that guaranteed you that MVP token, and for that reason alone, I just didn't go out and buy it, and I haven't spent any money on this game since Christmas. Now, a big reason is because I got all of those glitched out packs, and we have tons of coins to operate with, but when they do things like this, I just find it extremely hard to justify spending $1 on content and even acknowledging, or not acknowledging, but advising you guys to do it as well. I just don't want you to do it. This is terrible. If anything, they should have just not put this bundle out. The 25% chance is just a slap into the face to all of you consumers, so please stay away from this one. They did put out like a 50% off bundle, and I'm sure it's good value, but you still should not spend your money on it. And then we got another $100 bundle that gives you a bunch of platinum cards, and I mean, it guarantees you a lot, right? But you just, this bundle alone, it tells you shouldn't be spending it, even if these are good values. And from what I can see, we don't have any like discounted coin packs either. That's something they can normally do towards the end of the, I shouldn't say end of the year, but end of the season. As I scroll through here, I see like you get these elite legend packs and they're 100,000 coins, but you know, legends are, I don't want to say outdated, but there's only a couple weeks worth that are viable for the team. And so like there's no discounted regular legend packs. There's just it's all just bad at the end of the day. It's terrible. So if you didn't happen to buy that bundle that came out earlier in the year, but you think you're going to want the 99 overall Super Bowl MVP card, whoever it ends up being, hopefully somebody from the Eagles, there was a set, and there has been sets in prior years that you could do to get that card. This is what it looked like last year. I grabbed some screenshots from my video I put out a year ago, and we don't know if it's going to be exactly the same. In the previous year, it took 2 champion cards. EA could definitely bump it up to 3. I wouldn't be surprised if they did so, but you can see this Cooper Cup here set for the 99 overall MVP. It required 2 97 overall Super Bowl champion cards. It does say past or present, so that would be cards from this year like Jerome Bettis, not LTDs like Jalen Mills, but the champions, Travis Kelce, Jason Kelsey, not a MVS or a Jalen Hurts. You would put those two 97s into the set and you would get the 99 MVP card back in return, plus a power-up, but power-ups don't really work like that, like they did last year to this year. It's only really with Legends, so it would likely just be the 99 overall card, and you would not get anything back in return for putting those two 97s in. Here are the attributes on that Cooper Kupp. It was a really good card. I remember it got some good discounted abilities off the top of my head. I don't remember what they were, but this is a card that was on my team for a couple months because he was that good. 6'2", 96 speed, great route running, great catching. He was just an all-around fantastic receiver. And a lot of times these cards become inexpensive right off the rip, but then as the days and the hours go on, they tend to go up in price a little bit, but it all really depends on who it is at the end of the day. Not too long ago, we saw how unpredictable EA was with bringing back the training variety pack when nobody expected it, and therefore a lot of you sold off your teams and lost a lot of coins and players because the market never crashed because they brought the TVP back. The reason I say all that is because we can't 100% go off of what they've done in the past years by what they're probably going to do this year. But if you want to risk it and you want to prepare for the MVP set, assuming that it has kind of the same requirements, take a look at the 97 overall Super Bowl champion cards. More than likely the older cards, like the part 1 cards, are going to be a little bit less expensive. So you see Julian Edelman, Jerome Bettis here, all about 550K. So if you bought 2 of these right now, you'd be spending a little bit over $1 million to hopefully have what you need to get that 99 overall Super Bowl MVP set. If you take a look at the newer cards, the cards that came out this past Thursday, I think these ones are still closer to, actually no, oh, this is a LTD, so don't make that mistake, guys. It's only going to be the set legends, I would assume. I don't think you could put LTDs into the sets. If you could, then this would be a really glitchy way, and we'll have to find out if that's the case, but I'm going to assume you cannot put the LTDs into the sets. So you'd be looking at cards like Travis Kelce, who's 630K, Jason Kelce, a little bit more expensive, right around 650, Jalen Watson, I almost called him Watkins, 689, really good card, by the way. So if you want to prep for that MVP set, those are the cards that you can go out and buy. We don't know about the question mark with the LTDs though. So with no new content today, you're probably wondering, what can I be doing in MUT right now? I mean, you always have the option to go out and actually play on the football field, right? Play gameplay. House Rules is still active, head-to-head seasons, MUT champions, all of those things are going to be grinding for free rewards with champions and seasons and even solo battles. Of course, you're going to be grinding out your competitive pass, and that features a really, really good player, and we'll cover a lot of this stuff tomorrow morning in our best free content to go out and get. But Nashawn Wright, 96 overall card, so you can be grinding your competitive pass for that. You get season 3 XP within the competitive pass. If you haven't maxed out your playoff field pass, you got that also gives you season 3 XP. And then of course the Super Bowl field pass, this one's important. You get the XP for season 3, help you go get that Gronk and that Ed Reed. You get your Super Bowl ring fragments. These can get you that Super Bowl strategy item that gives you +1 speed to any Super Bowl card on your lineup. This is a must-have for all MUT players. We're going to link a couple videos down below in the comment section as pinned comments. Number 1, how to get these ring fragments and how to get that Super Bowl strategy item. Number 2, the best 94 overall heroes to pick, because you can earn between this field pass and House Rules 4 94 overall Super Bowl hero cards, and there's some pretty good ones out there. That Miles Sanders card has been an absolute beast for me. You're going to see a YouTube short on that card very soon. So grind out this field pass, you get XP, you get a bunch of free content, and then also don't forget Predictor tokens. Get all of these, as many as you can, from the free rewards here between the field pass, between House Rules, and there's also a welcome pack that contains one. You want to make sure you use these Predictor tokens before tomorrow. If you go into any of these Predictor sets, it tells you when they expire, so 1 day and 6 hours, these are going to go bye-bye. If you don't use these tokens, just like the playoff tokens, they are going to have 0 value. EA hasn't assigned any quick value to the playoff ones as far as I know. I'm sure eventually they will, but the same thing is going to happen with your Super Bowl tokens, so make sure you put those into a set for whatever ones you want to go after. Yesterday we did put out a video going over the best sets that I think you should put those Predictor tokens in, and if you need more tokens, remember you have these exchange sets for either an 86 to get you 1 token or an 88 to get you 2 tokens. One thing to keep in mind, especially with these 2 overall cards, on Sunday tomorrow people might be scrambling to get tokens, and 86s and 88s could actually go up in price. It happened every Sunday and Saturday throughout the playoffs. I wouldn't be surprised if it happens again. So if you happen to have a bunch of 86 overall Super Bowl cards in your possession, as of yesterday, they were going for about 6.5K. I'm going to spot check one here and see if they've gone up. There's one for 5K. That's probably, I would call like a snipe or a mini snipe, but it looks like they're still right around like 6K, 6.5K. If you have these in your binder, this one's actually up in price. If you have these in your binder and you've done all the predicting that you want to do, hang on to these and kind of take a look at the pricing on them tomorrow, because I wouldn't be surprised if 86s maybe go to 7 or 8K. And if you can snipe some of these for like 3 or 4K today and then sell them for more tomorrow, that's a nice little profit margin to make coins. Thank you guys for tuning in to another video. More coming on the way today. My name is Popular Stranger. I'm out. Peace.